Hey everybody, Scott Barboza for ESPNBoston.com. High schools here at Cronenfield at St. John's Prep for this monumental matchup. Top 5 teams, Everett, St. John's Prep. And oh, by the way, there's an old adage in the NFL, you don't want to play Bill Belichick coming off a bye week. Well, you also don't want to play John DiBiase coming off a bye week, and that was evidenced here today in a 35-14 win by the Crimson Tide. Let's go to the highlights. Not only did the Crimson Tide have an extra week to prepare for the Eagles, but they also had an extra running back in the stable. Isaiah Davis, who had his waiver situation cleared up last week, runs in for a 15-yard touchdown to get the Crimson Tide out to a 7-0 lead early. Now, on the following kickoff, Crimson Tide recover the ball, and then, oh, by the way, it's Davis again, this time from 2 yards out. It's an instant 14-0 lead for Everett in the first quarter. Now, after Everett holds St. John's Prep to a 3-and-out, they're back at it again. A 7-play drive capped off by Joe D'Onofrio, another 2-yard touchdown run. That's 21-0 Crimson, and they're running away with it. That is until the last play of the first half. This is, folks, a little old-school street ball, alley-oop, check with me, Mike Gieselin, making it happen in the final play of the first half, finding Owen Rocket in the corner of the end zone. They make it a 2-possession game at the half, 21-7. Now, a tough break for the Eagles starting in the third quarter. They lose potential Mr. Football candidate Johnny Thomas with an apparent knee injury. That's what we're calling it for now anyway. But anyway, his replacement, Cody Harwood, able to cap off another touchdown drive here for the Eagles with a 3-yard run. It's 21-14 with about 10 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. However, Prep wouldn't get any closer. Everett comes right back with a 3-play systematic drive finished on Raheem Wingard's 25-yard touchdown here. This kid can really run it from the quarterback position. The teams add on a couple touchdowns late, and that's our final, 35-14. Now, obviously a tough loss here for the Eagles, but the real attention being paid to, of course, Johnny Thomas after this game. Jim O'Leary telling us in the postgame that, well, he's not a doctor. Kind of sounds like James Kirk on Star Trek there a little bit, but he's going to wait to evaluate and see what the doctors say about Johnny's look to be a right knee injury. And then, of course, the big issue here today, I think, was the Everett defense coming off that bye week. John DiBiase moving things up a little bit. Josh Palmer, the kid that we've talked a lot about, plugging those holes on the defensive line. Oh, by the way, he's playing linebacker now in an attempt to slow down Thomas. Now, Thomas got his own. He had 86 yards through the first half, but rather pedestrian, and I think Everett won that battle. And, of course, they won the game. For more coverage, go to ESPN Boston.